Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with some DATAMINES preview of what's coming up in the pipeline here for the game, but as well how we can best prepare in the coming weeks. Now, keep in mind, a lot of this information likely will be circulated on the coming week's Marvel Strike Force blog post, so be on the lookout for that. But again, massive shout out to Quick Draw doing the work here, giving us as much heads up as possible to gain insight on what's coming up in the game and how we can best prepare. So you can see this is the previous Omega milestone we've already are currently ongoing right now. So we'll just quickly scroll down here. It looks like it's going to be some information here for the month of October. You can see it's called Midnight Hunt. Earn points towards this month-long event by collecting the following items from the events and daily free claims. So silver bullets, steak, rosary beads, holy water, and a bunch of garlic and bazooka. Get the following meta items from the following milestones: the steak from the Vampiric Frenzy, the rosary beads from the Twilight Virgil, the holy water from Swamp Showdown, the bunch of garlic from Zombie Invasion, and the bazooka from Overwhelming Hunger. So it looks like there's a little bit more events getting packed into this month. Likely will be a longer month. We'll see how that's going to look like in terms of the milestones and what's going to be coming with it. There are also several milestone events that provide progress towards the Midnight Hunt as you progress fully crafted gear tier 18 Mystic gear. So obviously this is getting ready here for the NIGHTSTALKERS team. Blade's going to get featured as the first character coming as part of this team, and be on the lookout for that. So Vampiric Frenzy, we do have the details of what that's going to be like here. Vampiric Frenzy is a 6-day event spending NIGHTSTALKER energy in the newest showcase. So this is going to be tied back to showcase energy, which means for those of you that like preparing beforehand, doesn't look like we need to hoard energy right now. We can't really use power cores to get that access yet until the showcase comes live. But regardless, this is a good opportunity now for us to actually just save up power cores. You gain additional progress by purchasing the Ghoulish Gold Orb, which will also enable you to purchase some of the several golden costumes in the costume shop. Ooh, that'll be pretty cool if it's free to play. Earn fantastic rewards, including Diamond Orbs, T3 SO8 Ions, which I'm focusing on right now for Dark Dimension 8. And you'll also earn points towards the month long. So be on the lookout for that. Sugar Rush Web milestone is the spending of candy on fabulous goods on the candy store, and as well as be rewarded with additional progress in the Vampiric Frenzy and Midnight Hunt. Good stuff, good stuff. So as I touched on earlier, guys, this is already in the DATAMINES, but we saw this information getting circulated usually when they release the preview of the team. Blade is the first character coming, so pretty iconic, pretty cool to start things off in October. Super exciting time. So for those of you that are saving resources right now, could be a good opportunity to save up power cores for Blade. He's going to be the first one coming, but keep in mind, a lot of his kit is going to be based on him being awakened, right? A lot of his abilities are going to get fully maxed out and usable if he has those awakened abilities. We don't know how that's coming into the game just yet, as far as what we know. But in the meantime, you know, he's the first character coming, and it's going to be really cool to kick things off with him. So good stuff. So for those of you that are preparing, power cores may be what you want to be focusing on right now, so that way we can get as many shards of him as soon as possible. But we don't even know which featured NIGHTSTALKER character will be, just like how Sentinel's event was last week. So you never know. You could just be using resources that you may not need to. The Sugar Rush, we already covered this. This is just a spending in the candy store. The Ghoulish Gold. Again, this is going to be pretty cool if it's free to play and we can actually get some golden costumes. That'll be really cool to see going around. And then as well, it looks like there is a time heist offer for level 98 in the game file. So, you know, Scopely Marvel Strike Force obviously adding some additional ways to revenue stream and obviously increase their output there. That's going to be an opportunity. And as well, I'm surprised we don't see level 100 for time heist yet. But yeah, in the meantime, it's really cool. The portraits are actually in the game now too. So we see Blade here. This is how the new Karen Page Oath is going to be looking with that vampire kind of essence to her. We got the Swamp Man thing, so he's going to be really, really cool to play and join this team as well. Next Strike Pass is going to be Gore. He's going to get featured in the next season. Okay, good stuff. And then as well, Quick Draw actually did a good job actually grabbing some of the images and exports as well, as you guys can see right here, right? So those are the respective images for their abilities and kits. Swamp Man thing right there. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. We got a Blade here. Yeah, so exciting times, guys. That's all the DATAMINES for now. So in the meantime, I know folks have been asking me, you know, what am I saving right now? What am I getting ready for? Well, the thing is there's no energy event in the next week, as far as what we know, until the DATAMINES come out for next week. So in the meantime, guys, I highly urge you to save up your power cores. And what's cool is if you're not using power cores right now for campaign energy, and this is a better screen to show you, you can actually start kind of saving these, like the refresh, the quick refreshes. That way you can actually get even more of a head start the next time there is an event. So for example, if I tap the yellow right now, I'm banking these yellow refreshes right now before the usage of power core. So this is a good opportunity to save that. And the same can also be done with ISO 8 campaign. They have the green version of these refills, so take advantage of that. How this gets refilled is essentially from completing the daily. Right here, you do an orb opening, 2 orbs right there, you actually get more of this campaign energy refill, and that's going to give you an extra reserve, an extra boost, if you will, in energy when we do find out what the weeks are coming up. You can also just hoard energy, but honestly, I think power cores are a luxury right now, and we want to save to be able to pivot for events. We want to save for opportunities like Blade coming into the game. To be honest, I don't know if I'm using their power cores yet, because we know we average around about 8,000 to 9,000 power cores to fully unlock a character from day one. So maybe I just want to do a bit of them, but in the meantime, I'll discuss that in a separate video when we do cross that bridge. But in the meantime, guys, hopefully this is helpful. I'm sure there's gonna be more information packed in the weekly blog post, but in the meantime, at least this gets us going and best prepare for the upcoming month, and as well as how the Night Stalkers are going to get introduced into the game. So thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.